wait, Granny's so powerful at AX Day 1, her artist table line stretched all the way to D10? Granny's table was D20. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't think it was that far though. But I will show you a visual of the line, but it wasn't complete if it did reach D10. So here's the photo of my setup for those who weren't there. Ta-da! Remember the photo? The drawing of the chibi Rosu? I did my best to make it possible. Like with the runner and everything, with the tablecloth. It's a lot more cluttered than I expected, but we worked hard on it. I really like how it looked. So for AX, there's a day 0 where artists can set up from 12 to 8. I thought we'll be fine because I've done conventions before. So there was day 0 where you can set up from 12 to 8, and we started setting up at 4, I think. In just 4 hours, we were only able to put the prints and the backdrop set up, but not the keychains or everything else. We also got the table without the runner. I underestimated the amount of time needed. And then I realized I didn't bring the merch yet on day 0, and I saw the other artists have their boxes of merch already. I had 11 boxes of merch and I didn't know how to bring them. And I don't know what to do, so I was panicking. And then I asked the hotel if they can help me with it, and they said they can. For $35 and tip, they can use the hotel thingy, the bellhop. Yeah, and they said they'll bring it directly to my table, but I have to escort them. So that's what we did too. We got a bellhop. We gave them like $40, but because it's a flat fee, so if I do the same thing the next day, that's another $35. So I'm like, okay, all merch today. Yeah, all the merch was behind the table. So before the convention started, I got an events manager, which I call convention manager, but the right term is events manager. And originally he was like, this is a bad idea. We need to have a window where you can see 2 people instead of 1. Like right now in the photo, there's only 1 small window for the artist. Well, I've been to conventions before. I know that 1 window was enough. I was wrong. We needed 2 because when the convention started, this was the line taken by Woozer. This is me on the circle, the team. There is the line, and there's a visual at the bottom where Granny's table, and each table is 6 feet in length. So according to some people, this is the line. I don't know if it was longer or not, but the person who took the photo said this was the line. So we were panicking, and we only had 1 window, so there's only 1 person processing all the merch, and then the others packing the merch. But I was chill. I'm like, well, we'll get through the lines eventually, right? And then the AX staff, they were kind, but also quite annoyed at me because there was a line, and I overhear them discussing stuff with the other assistants, and I heard them say that they'll move me. They'll move me! And that made me panic because I didn't want to move. Because I already told the Rosu buns where I am located, and then it took, like 4 to 6 hours to set up the table. So if they're gonna move me, that's 4 to 6 hours, and then you don't know where I'll be. So I was panicking. So it felt more of a threat. I know that's not what they meant, but to me when I heard it, I was like, oh no, Rosu, get the lines shorter or else I'm gonna move you. Yeah. So I didn't know there were so many Rosu buns. Wait, is that photo the line to your booth? Sort of, that's what Woozer said. There are more people cropped out, and then there's a visual down here. When I looked at, because somebody said there was a line, right? So when I looked at it for a bit, the line looked like this. So I think AX staff made them wrap around so it doesn't block the way. Oh yeah, so I saw AX staff wrap the line like this. And then they were helping me too. 1 staff was helping me manage the line, and then 1 staff was helping behind the table. They were like, can you give us the menu so we can give it to the people in the line so they can decide what they want? Yeah, somebody was helping with the lines and behind the table, and they did check up on us a lot. And then I think it took until 2 p.m. of consistent line, and around 3 or 4, that's when the line died on day 1. So yeah. I'm so sorry for those who waited so long, but it was amazing seeing you. I don't know what to say. It was just different when you see there's a face you can see and not just usernames. Because I know people said, oh, you're pretty popular, just check your follower count or something, but it doesn't translate well, you know? You can have hundreds and thousands of followers, but not many people would visit you. So I was surprised. I didn't think, I'm not gonna cry. I didn't think people would visit me, you know? I don't know. I was happy. Granny, will you be at AX next year? I'll definitely try to be. I want to be in AX next year. But you know, getting a table in AX is very competitive. I'll do my best. I'll definitely request for a corner table so we don't block off somebody else's table, like this one. See? We blocked off the table on the left. I was so worried. It was my first convention in the US in a long time, because I was in Anime Central in 2018. I was a special guest then, so I was barely at my table. I was doing panels and then a press con and stuff. I don't really like those things. I mostly enjoy being behind the table and interacting with people. So this is my first time technically like that. I told my assistants that we have to make sure we don't get lines, so we don't cover up the table on our left, and I don't want to make enemies in the convention. I don't want to make artists hate me. So let's do that. And then we covered up her entire table. When the line cleared up, we apologized profusely to them. The table on our left, they were so kind. They were so cute too. They were very attentive to us, because I think they know it's our first AX, and they were like, oh, do you guys want food? Are you guys okay? They were taking care of us. Even the booth behind them, they were taking care of us too. It was like saying hi and then checking up on us. They're angels. Did anyone try to barter with money? No. All good.